Have you ever opened your phone to find a phrase you didn't understand plastered all over your feed? Suddenly you're seeing Group 7, you're hearing it from strangers, you're wondering, what does it mean, and why is the world shouting it? Welcome to the ripple that turned into a wave. Welcome to Global Insight. It began simply enough. On October 17, 2025, singer Sophia James uploaded a series of TikTok videos, a little science experiment, she called it, posting 7 consecutive clips labeled Group 1 through Group 7. The 7th clip defined the trend: if you are seeing this, you are in Group 7. Welcome. Overnight, what seemed random ballooned. As the article notes, her post amassed over 17 million views and spawned a themed meetup in London. Why did this simple call and response ignite? Because people wanted to belong, even to something meaningless. In the crowded noise of social media, Group 7 became a signal, a badge, a microculture. It spread through TikTok, Instagram, even offline whispers. Suddenly, being in Group 7 was cooler than asking what group you were in. In this first section, we see that viral trends often don't need deep meaning, just enough mystery, enough invitation, and enough platform support. Group 7 had all three. Why 7? Why not Group 8 or Squad 42? Numerals in culture carry weight. 7 is often seen as a complete, mystical, lucky number. But in this case, the meaning is deliberately hollow. That's the hook. The emptiness becomes the echo chamber. From a behavioral science lens, when something invites participation with no required explanation, you fill in your own meaning. You repeat it because you want in, you want to belong. The trend offers low barrier to entry. If you scrolled it, you're in. No quiz, no form, no membership fee. That ease is key in virality. Platforms amplify this. The algorithm sees repetition, sees users interacting with Group 7 as a keyword, pushes more content. Between October 17 and October 21, the phrase exploded across feeds. Publications like The Washington Post call it a meme for Gen Alpha. In Section 2 we trace how minimal content plus massive distribution equals cultural explosion. For a moment, imagine you are a teenager. You scroll, you see Group 7. You ask your friend, "What are you?" You might hesitate. If you don't know, you might quickly label yourself Group 7 because it's less awkward. The trend plays on FOMO, fear of missing out. Psychologists note, belonging isn't always about rational reasons, it's about signals. Group 7 signals you're part of something. Even if you don't know what it is. That matters. The civilization of content doesn't always demand logic, it demands resonance. Then there's imitation. Once a small group repeats something, it triggers a cascade. The algorithm picks up repetition plus shares plus comments equals more exposure. Earlier research says cross-platform narrative networks can predict viral spread. Group 7 demonstrates the social engine behind trends: belonging, simplicity, imitation, algorithmic boost. It's less about what it means, more about the act of saying it. Once Group 7 crossed from feed to classroom chatter, from phone screen to lunch table, it transformed from meme to microculture. According to trend trackers, October 2025 saw TikTok embracing strange, layered formats, seasonal filters, absurd skits, numeric memes. Brands even jumped in. One NFL team posted a video with how it feels being part of Group 7. That's where culture meets commerce. When a trend becomes a commodity, the dynamics shift. Influencers ask, how can we monetize this? Creators ask, how can I stand out within it? The microculture effect. Members of Group 7 remix it, joke about it, film duets, tag friends. The number loses literal meaning and becomes badge of in-group knowledge. The early viewer becomes insider. The viral loop keeps spinning. Not all viral trends stay harmless. A phrase that invites everyone may also exclude those who feel they missed the memo. Teachers and parents report confusion and distraction. What starts as fun can morph into peer pressure. The Washington Post described the 6 to 7 meme similarly, a phrase that makes no sense, and that's the point. Further, when brands chase virality without context, They risk backlash. Participating in a trend without understanding its roots can seem opportunistic. Memes also evolve. They can be co-opted by darker subcultures or used to mask real issues. We must ask, who benefits? Who is left out? So in Section 5 we examine the shadow side of viral participation, when being out of Group 7 might feel like being invisible. The humor may hide the exclusion. Creators and brands hunt for trends like Group 7. Why? Because go viral fast equals views equals ad revenue or sponsorship. But chasing trends without originality is risky. Only those who add meaning or twist it actually win. Some creators now specialize in trend hacking. The moment a hashtag climbs, they create multiple remixes, duets, uploads within hours. Research shows AI-generated or algorithm-optimized content plays a growing role in these cycles. Group 7 is fertile ground, simple audio, easy cue, remixable format. Marketers want to leverage it. But if you treat it purely as currency, you lose trust. The sustainable creators are the ones who build something after the wave, not just ride it. What Group 7 reveals is deeper than a viral meme. It shows our craving for membership, for lines that read, "You belong here." It shows the power of algorithms to craft microcultures in minutes. It reveals how identity can be literal filtered into digits. Moreover, it points to a fragmentation. If you identify as Group 7, what do you exclude yourself from? When participation becomes the message, content becomes context-free and open to interpretation. That can be liberating, but also disorienting. In a world of infinite content, numbers may feel stabilizing. They're a shorthand. But the risk, you join without understanding why. And trends, by nature, fade. What does membership mean when the group is gone? So what should you do, Sabat Abby? First, observe. When you see the next Group X emerge, ask, what's the hook? Why is it spreading? Next, choose. If you participate, add something unique, your voice, your context, your twist. Don't just copy. If you're a creator, build formats, not just episodes. If you're a brand, don't just tag the trend, ask whether your message aligns. And for everyone, reflect on what you're joining and why. Belonging is good, but being aware of what you're joining is better. In Section 8 we tie it back, trending equals signal. How you respond defines your value. Trends like Group 7 feel trivial. But they're signposts. They tell us what our generation seeks: community, fun, recognition, even if it's irrational. Your worth is not measured by a number on your phone. It's measured by your voice, your context, your choices. When the internet shouts Group 7, decide if you're shouting back, or asking why. The value lies not just in being part of the wave, but in understanding the tide beneath it. If this episode helped you see Group 7 beyond the meme, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell to stay ahead of the next wave. Drop a comment, are you in Group 7 or do you refuse the label? Share this video with someone who laughs at the trend but might be missing the message. Until next time from Asti Media, Global Insight, keep watching the feed, and keep asking why behind the viral. Stay curious. Stay awake.